What did you say, Hooter? I thought you said you was gonna call me. Well, I don't really care. If you call or not, I don't. Well, not hookers. Hookers, Hoot. Really? Do you think Trump's gonna make it? Alona. Remember Alona Kramer, Donnie? Old Walt. Another preacher. Yeah, and then there was, I don't know, Lyle Thorpe. That's his second wife, he says, and they're getting along real good. Imagine that. I think I'll go to that dentist person and tell her, you can either refund my money. Discount dentist. I'll call Yelp, not Yellow. Yellow, that's gold. Refund my 500, no, 476, Donnie. Don't charge them interest. Go to a car dealer in Payson? What in the are you thinking of? When we got a car dealer down here that give you about anything you want. And he sponsors us too. Buys us groceries for the poor. One time we had that van, he got more out of it when I totaled it out than he got for selling it somewhere. Now it's getting very late. Vic didn't make it, but I know I'll see him one of these first days. The good Lord, I'll tell you what, the good Lord, he has worked me over like you can't believe, Hooter. Used to wear glasses. Think I should go to Costco and get some. Talk about teeth. Remember, Hooter, when you lost yours and ran over them with a car on the way back from the Vocadine? And then laid them on the table the next pair and the dog chewed them up. Now that's old Vic. Look a little like him sometime. Why don't you just send me part of that money that Vic and I were talking about when he got all tied up, getting busy and getting into that care center. And then he goes into the hospital and got on pills, I'm sure. Pills. No man in the world should be asked to take pills. I can remember back when old Roosevelt was running, he set up Social Security. Then old Ronald Reagan said he took down the wall. And, well, I won't go there because my friend Carr, you remember him, DJ? Well, one time, I think you said you was going to take moving lessons. Really? Dynasty? What in the is that? I think we should all get the bus guys to start growing a beard. I can give them a bonus. Some of them, that is. There's no preacher man on that bus, I'll tell you what. He said, Donnie, ever give you any trouble sitting in that back seat? Take that thing over and let them know they have just met the undercover man at 17. Cogido Island as a young man. Old Vic, he was on the front line, as a medic Hoot says. Old Hooter, he had a foxhole so deep, he said when he got to the bottom of the hole, it was full of vets. Vets? Hell, it was Korean fighters from the north side were hiding with him in the hole, calling let's retreat or sign a peace contract. That was old Vic. He says, let's do it peacefully, boys, and we'll all meet together here in the hereafter. Well, that's just a small sketch of what we can do if we really want to. Healing Hands Ministry. VeteransForce.com on the road very soon with a 40-foot wellness center on wheels. We got that name in to old GoDaddy. I hope to pray it's been there to stay, because I'll tell you what, when I pass it on, all signed and ready to go. I have a man in line for that out there at the casino. He said, you get tired of playing cards. I was gambling on nothing but God. And that's not a gamble. It's totally free. Just look at John 3:16. Think of Billy Graham, a mentor of mine way back when. After Jesus. In red ink says, be born again in John 3:3. Imagine that. Born Again Ministries, .us. That's us too. Now I'm briefly through. I've just about doubled the time of 333 Ministries on Google, on Channel 3, if necessary. Pull up veteransforce.com, mymission.homestead.com, and be a volunteer and grow, Becca. Get a hold of them golf people and get behind us. We're a rolling and a going with the Healing Hands. Healing Hands Ministries. And I'll tell you what, put your hand out in the hand of the man that bled nearly to death in a nursing home in 2003. Out of his head, sick in bed, almost dead, 2-3 times, they tell me. But you know what? Jesus said, you all have a pair of healing hands. Use them. Don't abuse them. And love all people, starting with you. He'll groom you through and through. And Hoot, I'm talking to you too. And Don, and Darren, and Darcy, and Danelle, and Connie, and Judy. Yes. And I've talked to the others above through Pam, and she said, we're all going to meet the folks someday, and Jesus too. I'm now through. Thus saith the Lord through the body of thine. It's coming time. John 3.